Hey, Mark the Meerkat Suffering here. Free online, tradingeducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade, where I'm an analyst, host to the GrokStar Trading Room, and perhaps your future mentor. Well, here's a trade that we had this morning on the GrokStar Trading Chat Room and on JCP, good old JC Penny. This yellow line here represents the opening, and it popped up and was rolling down in a bear pullback, and then bam, dropped like that. We missed that one. That's okay. And now it was forming what we call a bear pennant. And as it run down and it's forming a pennant there. If you want to know more about a bear pennant, you can go to our free online trading education site, to the free chart school, and you go look under bear flag. It's very similar to a bear pennant. The description of it there, here's a picture of it where it runs down, and now it's going back up in a tight channel. Difference between a flag and a pennant is that the pennant is pinching like that. So let's take a look here at ours, and this is a bearish formation. Why they call it a bear flag. Here's a flagpole, and here it is getting tighter and tighter. So this is the point in which we started to really watch this. I said if it does break down from there, let's get short. Let's see what happened next. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and bam, there we go. And I got in here at $9.32. I'm short JCP. And so we're going to take our stop. We'll put it right here above the 20 moving average at about 1% to start out with. And now it's starting to fall, starting to fall, starting to fall nicely, nicely. Now look at this 8 EMA. This is that red line there. It's holding as resistance, but I want to give it a little bit of room. Now look here, it was a little basing here. Just below this is the S1 line, and it's just my entry. So my stop is now, it is in the money, so I have a risk-free trade going on right now. I'm going to keep it here just above this 20 moving average to give it a little bit of room to bounce up and pull back. Now that I'm in the money, let's let it run, let it run, let it run. I'm going to pull this up now here so we can follow the whole trade. We're coming up to the $9 mark, which is an even dollar amount. Could be resistance. Could be, oh man, bam, sliced right through that $9 area. And then what happened? It came back up, resistance for a moment, and then right up to what? The 8 EMA again. My stop is up here. Yeah, it's getting a little bit far away. If it breaks down below $9 again, I'm going to be pulling my stop down closer to the 8 EMA at this point, because they're going to start getting closer and closer soon. It's below the $9 mark. Pulling my stop down here to 9.05. And let's see what's going to happen next. Uh-oh. Look at that. The 8 EMA is starting to kick up. That's not a bearish sign. That's a bullish sign. And boom, there it goes. Took off and got me out right here at 9.05 for a 2.8% in 21 minutes. So the lesson here is, I'm using this to let it run. Once I'm in the money on my stop, it's a risk-free trade. Let's just keep playing that. And yet, could I have gotten more on this? Sure. But here's what's interesting. What happened right after that is we tried to do a couple of trades there, go long or short. And what was it forming here? It was now forming another bear pennant. You see that? You see that's bear pennant, that just like this one up there. And what happened? It dropped out from there. I did go short again at $9 on its way down. I wanted to make sure that wasn't going to be a line of support. And then we ended up making another 1% or so on a second trade on that. Same pattern, just a little bit later. Hey, you can come and trade with us 30 days for free, and we've now added sound to our chat room so that you can hear me speak through it, and I also show my charts in pre-market so you can get your setup just like mine are. Yeah, just go to freeonline tradingeducation.com to the chat room page, and down below you can sign up for that 30-day free trial. Well, this is Mark the Meerkat Suffering. Just remember now, as Tina Turner said in her book, Beginner's Guide to Day Trading Online, the day that I began trading with composure as my only emotion was the day I became a successful trader, period. Well said, Tony. Trade well.